Hey guys, Gamer Gregor here, and this is a weekly pickups video. Usually I kind of like to do these things on Monday, but yesterday I was kind of, during any free time I had, I was on the phone with my girlfriend in New York because of the storm and everything. So I'll just go over what I got, kind of over the last week since last time I showed some stuff I got. And let's see. First of all, from the Goodwill, I got Simpsons Road Rage for the GameCube. That was a pretty good deal. I've heard a lot of good things about that one. I think I had it on the Game Boy Advance at one point, but I've never tried it for any of the home console systems. So I'm excited to see if there's any real difference or not. The next one, also from the Goodwill, is Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, which I'm a big fan of the Spyro games. More so the PlayStation 1 ones, but this looks pretty good too. It looks like a more kind of traditional Spyro game than the Skylanders kind of stuff is, which is what I like. Also from the Goodwill. It was kind of surprising actually to find a couple things I wanted at the Goodwill, because usually I'll find one or two things but nothing major, and I really like the way the Goodwill does stuff. They price everything at about the same price for games and DVDs and all that stuff. My Goodwill does anyways. They gouge a little bit on cables and things like that. I'm not sure why there's the inconsistency there. But anyways, the next one from Goodwill was Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legend, which is interesting. I haven't really played any Tomb Raider games since the PS1 again, so I'm excited to see where that series kind of headed. Well, I guess all these are from the Goodwill. Anyways, next one is Xbox Music Mixer, which I think there is a microphone involved and stuff. I don't have that, but I'll have to see what I can do without it. Just see what kind of stuff there is to do with it. It looks fairly interesting. I have a similar PlayStation 2 kind of thing to this, so it's nice to have anyways. And lastly, this is not Metroid Prime Echoes. The case says it is, but it's actually, whoops, regular Metroid Prime. So I don't know how that happened, but I ended up with Metroid Prime with a Metroid Prime 2 Echoes case. And Metroid Prime 2 Echoes seems to be worth more online, so I'm pretty sure I can probably find a Metroid Prime case and Metroid Prime 2 Echoes disc only, so that I can pop it in this. Probably isn't too bad to pick up without the case and everything, because I've got, well, I think that's missing a manual to it. That's alright. From Value Village, I got a Sega Genesis 2. I kind of showed this a little bit in my collection video, but I actually just recently picked this up. I have a Model 1 that has the high definition graphics thing up on top, which is better somehow. I'm not really sure how, but it just takes up a lot of space. And this seems like I can squeeze an extra console into my setup if I use the Genesis 2. And This didn't come attached to it, but I found this in a little baggie, and it seems to be kind of a different sort of 6-button controller than the other one I've got. I'm not sure what's different about it. It's not the turbo one, but the buttons are a little more, you press them down more, it feels a little bit more mechanical than the other controller, the other 6-button I have. So, I don't know. I picked that up because it was a little bit different. It's a Sega branded controller. I wasn't going to pick it up if it wasn't. So, and the last thing, which is really interesting, I didn't actually know what it was when I picked it up. I thought it was, because they put everything in those little plastic bags at the Value Village. So I thought this was an Atari 2600 paddle shifter. Just because it's in the bag and you can't really tell what it is. And also they were selling it for like less than $1 or something. So I thought it was an Atari 2600 paddle shifter, but it's not. It's an Atari 2600 plug and play. And I've definitely got a lot more than $1 use out of it. You plug this into the TV, and then it has a whole bunch of, well, I don't know if I'd say a whole bunch. It has quite a few of the big name Atari games that worked really well with the paddle shifter. So, it's got Warlords and Pong and Breakout. The one I've really been enjoying most is Circus Atari. Anyways, it's really great. The paddle controls are surprisingly intuitive. I mean, this is one of my favorite controllers, which is a little bit weird. But it kind of shows games don't have to be this big, huge, complicated thing. I mean, all these paddle-controlled Atari games are real nice little things. And they seem to work just fine, and the response is really nice, and I don't know if the originals were that way, but I would imagine they are. Anyways, yeah, I think that's about it. Tomorrow is Halloween. I'm probably going to do some kind of giveaway contest for Halloween, just because I'm in the mood. So stay tuned for that, and I guess that's it for now. Catch you guys later.